Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Karizman bin Mashuddin. So today I would like to present I would like to explain briefly about what is my project is all about. So for the introduction, what I've learned throughout the semester in the computer programming subject is computer language or C language. C language is a high level and general purpose programming language that is ideal for developing firmware or portable application. C language originally intended for writing a system software. It is created at Bell Lab by Dennis Ritchie in the early 1970s, if I'm not mistaken. So the software we are using is a Dev C++, which is a free full integrated development environment or IDE, and the subject area that we covered for this project is mechanic of machine subject. As a student, we have to learn, or we have to pass the mechanic of machine subjects in order to obtain bachelor degree in mechanical engineering. So what I have been through is I've encountered errors, which is a lot and quite common when gathering the data using the traditional ways, where students have to jot down all the information one by one and apply them into equations. So I think using the traditional ways of calculating the gear ratio and efficiency took me too long, even to solve a very simple one. So a lot of calculation could give inaccurate data and might increase the possibility of making mistakes. So I hope by this project I can ease up the students to solve mechanic of machine related problem. So the objective of this project is to make sure the students gain the accurate data without having to calculate it over and over again just to obtain accurate result. Second, to determine the gear ratio and gear efficiency faster and more precise. And next, to apply the knowledge of C programming during this semester to solve problem related to gears problem. So methodologies, So for the methodologies, I will show later on the flowchart and the coding for my project. And this is the sample problem that I will solve using the program.
Okay, so this is the flowchart of my project. I think from this view there's nothing we can see, but I've made it into simpler form. But just to make sure, this is the full view of the flowchart, the actual flowchart, and this is the simpler one. I've made it simpler, so you can see that we start from here, and from the flowchart, the actual flowchart, you can see it is separated into 3 parts. You can see, so this is for the first part. This is for the second part. This part is for the second part. This is for the third part. And this is the end for the first part. As this is the starting for the second part. I equivalent, which is from here. And this is the end for the second part. And we enter the third part, which is the force. You can see from the first part, force. Then this is the flowchart of the third part. So next, for the coding of this project. So this is basically the coding. This is for the first loop. And and it is the starting for the second loop. And this is for the third loop, for the third part, which from the flowchart before we shown it is splitted for three parts, and I've shown the first two part, and this is the third part. So next, I will show the solution of the sample question from before. So the program start with the program to calculate total torque. So enter the mass of the load, which is 250 kilogram, and acceleration of the load is 1.2 meter per second squared. Diameter of the hoist given is 1.2 meter. Number of teeth for gear at hoist is 200, and at the motor shaft is 20. So for the gear efficiency is 85%, so is 0.85. The mass of the motor shaft is given 120 kilogram, and the hoist shaft mass is 160 kilogram. Radius of motor shaft which is equal to radius of hoist shaft 0.3 meter. Then does the motor is bringing up the load? Yes, because there is an acceleration upward. So yes or no, so we choose yes. So the force produced is 2752.5 newtons due to gear efficiencies. The torque to accelerate the load is 1.94 giga Newton meter, and the total torque is 1.97 giga Newton meter. So but for the other examples, I've included it in the reports for reference for other examples.
So for conclusions from this project, I know how to create the coding for the problem. Next, the problem given and managed to identify the basic coding program created are able to simplify the calculation in obtaining result. As I've shown before, we have solved a problem related to mechanic of machines. Next, give more precise and accurate result without wasting more time in traditional ways. So I just entered the value from the question and straight away get the result or the answer to the questions. And the last one, the value, yes, the value might differ from actual result, but the range I think still can be tolerated, because the error might be between 5 to 10%, just 5 to 10%, but it is still acceptable. So that is all from me, and thank you for your time for watching this video. Thank you.